It's time for another Evolution sneak peek gameplay in Clash Royale. You guys already know Evolution Tesla is coming or is already out for you guys in Clash Royale, but the next couple of days there will be also the Evolution Zap available in the in-game shop offer for like most likely 10 bucks. Yay! More money for Supercell. But Evolution Zap, it has some really interesting concept. So it's like a normal Zap, has a cycle of 2, but it actually zaps 3 times. So the damage is absolutely incredible on tower because you're actually getting like a 58 damage on tournament standard, I think. 3 times. So it's actually really massive. Or like on ladder, on level 15, 84. 3 times. It's actually like a ton of damage on tower. So it's able to reset 3 times. It's way better against Graveyard. It's similar to like Earthquake against Graveyard. So overall, a really interesting concept of the Zap. And now we're gonna go in there. And by the way, guys, like the design is fire, dude. Going to the first game here was called the Legend. I can tell you what, Evolution Zap, it feels way better compared to the example Evolution Tesla, which I showcased in yesterday's video. If you didn't do it yet, you can check out yesterday's video. But also today, we're gonna play some Evolution Tesla example in this deck. So Evolution Zap, 3 times to get a stun, so really similar to the Ice Bird, Evolution Ice Bird, but way better overall. Of course, also just really important, you get this like, I think it's like 61, right? Or how much there? 68? Nee, 58. 58 damage, 3 times, guys. So you actually get them 3 times out, which is massive, which is big for chipping down towers. So an example like Zap, 58 my 3 times, it's like over 150 damage, which is absolutely, I think like 174 on tourney stand, which is actually massive, right? It's like not a fireball yet, but it's pretty close to. So I honestly think this is like absolutely massive. And I don't know, maybe it's like really putting spell cycle in a better place, not sure about that, but also at the same time you kind of need to remind yourself, of course you need to cycle it, right? So normally, where's like Evolution Zap gonna be really good at? In like Lava on decks is called the Legend, the GOAT himself plays there, but also at the same time you need to kind of think about, is like the Zap, you can't really cycle it a lot, right? You can't really cycle a lot in this Lava on deck, so is it really good there? Also at the same time, it kills Mother Witch, dude. It kills guards. So against this type of troops, of course, it could also Lava Pups, and it's really good against Graveyard. It's similar to an Earthquake in a ton of situations. So it's like really helpful in this type of deck. So I'm just gonna go for my Tesla there. So let's see what called Ledge plays. So far we didn't use our Evolution Zap once. Okay, I'm just gonna go Zap there. I'm just gonna go cycle honestly the Zap because I want to get back to another Zap. Goblin Barrel, of course, Zap, Evolution Zap is doing decent against that, but especially against Lava Pups, Skeleton Drakes and so on, it does absolutely massive. Also, it 2-shots, in case you guys didn't know that. It 2-shots Cracker, normal Cracker, and also kills Evolution Cracker. So the HP is massive, and it's not going to be able to kill Little Prince, but it's also doing really well against Little Prince, where the opponent plays Little Prince, it gets reset 3 times, so your troop is going to be able to get a ton of damage. You also now play the Evolution Tesla, so Evolution Tesla, Evolution Zap, Evolution Ice Bird, insane stun. Insane stun. So I'm just going to go for my Tesla there. Look at this now, so everything is going to get stunned. Okay, I mean, yeah, everything, almost everything. So I'm just going to go for this. You might just go for this. I'm just going to go Valkyrie like that. Please. I mean, like, another stun would be really good. I'm just gonna go Zap there. Zap is gonna come down, perfect. And now, I might just go for my Valk. Ice Bird. Good Ice Bird. Now I got the Evolution Zap ready. So I'm just gonna go for my Goblin Barrel here. Maybe he's gonna use his guards. So I'm just gonna go Zap the guards. And now he's gonna see what's happening. Bro, that's so busted. That's basically tower down, dude. They're absolutely, like, to be fair, we just used 1 Zap in the game, but this guy, Zap was winning us the game. It's basically a small freeze for just 2 elixir. Can be incredible in some decent moments. Of course, a card which will be way less used after the new change, the new Evolution coming out, Evolution Zap, will be the bats. Of course, Evolution Tesla also does decent against bats, but Evolution bats, they will be way worse, right? Like, Evolution Zap is gonna completely destroy Evolution bats, and just like, specifically also means, right, a ton of people use more Zap most likely. So will Zap be one of the best evolutions in the game? Just gonna ask you. I'm a pro, by the way, sometimes at least. Honestly, I'm not 1% sure about that. I'm not 1% sure about that because I just feel like Log overall is just in a really good place, and there will be decks where you, like, currently I don't really feel like a second evolution fits really well in there. Like the normal Lava Loon deck which Carl was playing, there's no really a second evolution which fit in so far. So Barbs and Skeletons, I mean not Barbs and Skeletons, how's it called? Barbs and Zap will be most likely way to go evolutions in this type of deck. So I feel like this works pretty well. Also maybe in some golem decks, but I feel like in cycle decks they're way better evolutions which are way more game breaking, helping your deck way better. An example, if you talk about, I'm just gonna go Zap there. Oh, hello. an example, if we talk about, yeah, Knight, Evolution Scans, also on all of them don't get a nerf, so I just feel like, okay, this is way better overall, and in my opinion, in this type of decks, you don't really use the Zap. But in case you're like a Llama player, in case you're a Golem player, I think you will love seeing this change. And also, I thought about maybe using it in the Graveyard deck, because just like the Graveyard Zap effect, right, you can't really play something on top of that. An example, like normally your opponent's going to use a freeze right on top of Spear Golems. Then you're using your bats after freeze came out. This is not going to be able to happen, since the how's it called? Am I dumb now? Yeah, the bats are still gonna die from the Zap, right? Because you kind of need to like make sure it's gonna stay there for 3 times. So actually my Prince gets resetted there. I'm just gonna go for my Barbarian Brawl here. What is he gonna do now? What is he gonna cook? There wasn't a good Ice Spear. Okay, it wasn't okay Ice Spear. I'm just gonna go Miner there. I'm also gonna go for my Skeletons there. I mean for my Zap there. So now I'm back to Evolution Skeletons. Let's see if they're gonna do something. I'm just gonna go for my Mega Knight here. The kind of problem I see is that he's gonna be having like Evolution Cracker now in his hand. So, am I just gonna go Bats there? I'm just gonna go Little Prince there, Bats like this. And let's see, okay. So I got Evolution Zap ready, but is the Evolution Zap really doing anything against him? I don't know. Is the Evolution Zap better in his deck? I don't think so. The log is just really important and major of the situations. But yeah, I don't know. It's like, oh no, I misclicked the Evolution Zap! I'm so dumb! What was I made for? Tesla, as you guys can see here, the Evolution Tesla actually is not going to be able to completely kill my bats because my bats weren't in their whole range. But all you guys can see, right? He's going to be able to get like 2 or 3 Evolution Zaps in cycle. I just get once. And if I'm like doing not something right, it's not really doing anything. So honestly, I'm not too sure. I think it's a really situational card. It's not like a Knight or something which you can use in every single deck, or Skeletons used to be right now. But I feel like this is the perfect way of balancing. In the decks you're playing Zap, it's really helpful. Might also be like a bit of a buff to Zap, because currently everybody's using Arrows, everybody's using Snowball, everybody's using Log, but nobody's using Zap. So I feel like, personally, I'm happy about that. By the way, guys, the artwork team of Supercell is doing an absolutely incredible job. If you compare the artwork team to the dev team, sometimes you're like, is it like more important to have a great game besides like having great designs? I mean, maybe. So I'm just gonna use it like here. By the way, the Zap, you guys saw that? It kind of looked zoomed, right? It's not as it used to be anymore. I mean, it's not a really big change. But so now I'm gonna play it in this Graveyard deck instead of the Barbarian Brawl, and it will work out. So in this type of situation, what is he gonna do? I'm just gonna go Ice in the back. Okay, I'm just gonna go Poison there. So in this type of situation, I think I'm just gonna go Zap there. I don't really want to overcommit, so I'm just gonna take this 3 Prince shots. Yeah, 3 Prince shots, which is unfortunate, but overall it should be fine. So as I said, it's a small freeze. It might be really helpful against Graveyard, but also with Graveyard, because he's not going to be able to play something on top of that. But also in the Loon decks, I feel like you see a ton of Zap anymore, because, wait, the opponent, you have a balloon on the tower, and the opponent's going to use an Inferno Ring. It gets resetted all the time. Or the opponent can't really play anything into it, because he knows the Zap will just reset everything. So in the range, it's way bigger compared to the Ice Bird, so it'll be way harder to stop this. So, no way. Poor Tombstone. Really poor Tombstone. I'm just going for my Ice Wizard there. Just gonna go Zap. And now I'm just gonna go Tombstone there. Oh no, the Tombstone. Is the Tombstone gonna do a good job? Okay, Tombstone, by the way, is doing a good job. Okay, so, but to be fair, his Little Prince, it's still busted, guys. By the way, after the change of the ability from the Little Prince, it's like connected to tower now in some random scenarios. So I think the Little Prince change needs to be reworked before it's gonna come out. But let's see. I'm just gonna go for my Baby Dragon there. So Baby Dragon is gonna do a good job. And I don't really think we're gonna... Okay, 1 Prince shot as always. So now we got the Zap ready. So we might be able to do something. If he goes in for his... if he goes in for his goal in the back, I'm just gonna go Ice Wizard Graveyard and see what I can do. Okay, do it. Just gonna go Ice Wizard. Now I'm just gonna go Graveyard here. And now I also have my Zap ready. So I'm just gonna go Zap here. Look at the freeze effect, right? Once, second freeze, and also third freeze, and this is so helpful. Freeze combination, Evo Zap, Evo Ice Wiz. Okay, not Evo Ice Wiz yet, but normal Ice Wiz. That was crazy, dude. So I'm just gonna go for my Night High. I'm just gonna go for my Baby Dragon here to kind of do this. I'm just gonna go Poison like this because he might just play his bats there. No, he's not. But overall, a really good defense. Just gonna go Ice Wizard here, opposite lane. But so far, I feel like you kind of saw, right? This is like the only real time we can play this Zap, because of course you could cycle, but I'm not gonna play it in like minor poison decks or something, because I just feel like this Log will be the overall stronger spell, or more easier to say, I would say, like Knight and Skeleton are just way too broken currently in his decks. You don't really need a Zap there. So I feel like the current problem is here. I need to Tombstone this, because otherwise I'm losing this tower, and I also need to go for my Tornado before the Golem gets a shot. But the Golem gets the shot, it's over, GG's well played. But yeah, I still think overall, that you were able to kind of see how good. Yeah, okay, Call of Legends kind of trolling me. Bro, just finish me! Just finish me, just finish me, just finish me. Yeah, it's over. But yeah, it kind of shows you like how good like really the Evolution Zap can be in some decent amount of moments. Let me know what you guys think about Evolution Zap. Is it bad in Evolution Tesla? Also check out yesterday's video. I'm gonna be out. Clap some peaches out there in the arena. Goodbye.